So speaking of which, you know what I mean, for example, like the Mr. C situation, you know what I mean, like to everybody in the streets, it's looking one way that like he's not living his truth. Like everybody thinks he's homosexual. You know what I mean? What would your advice be to him, or if, say you was his publicist and he's going through that situation? It's like the third or fourth time he's been caught with an alleged transsexual. What would you do?
I tell him live his truth. Now, listen, I was scared to death. I thought he was going to get on that radio. This is me from a strictly radio standpoint. From a human standpoint, a moral standpoint, I would have loved if he would have did this. But from a radio standpoint, I was hoping he didn't do this.
Okay.
I thought he was going to get on that radio Monday morning. They was going to ask him, "Are you gay?" And he was going to say yes. Game changer.
For the better or for the worse?
For the better. From a rate, because listen, you never. There's never such thing as a worse when you live your truth. The way hip hop is positioned me, it's this whole no homo, era we live in. I thought people would look at me different. Yeah, so many different people would have embraced him and uplifted him and empowered him. I wouldn't have had nothing to say.
You know what though? I think a lot of people. I agree with the exact stance, but I think a lot of people look at it saying he couldn't have done that because he's such a legendary figure. Like he
so what?
About a Biggie.
And
I mean, I think
so. Hold up. So just because he comes out and says he's homosexual, he's still not the guy who discovered Biggie.
Because I think
hold up. So what? Because he came out and he said he's a homosexual, he's still not the guy who DJ for Big Daddy Kane. He's still not the guy that goes on that radio and does incredible mixes just because he's gay.
You're right, but I think for him, it then, even though I think lying it or denying it or just shying away from it still does the same thing. Once he comes out and says that, it puts like a nice asterisk right next to his name. And
why?
Because he's going to be the first. No one wants to be the first.
Why not?
you saw with the NBA.
Jason Collins prospering, and he sucks. No, he averaged 1 point a game.
Even he said it though. He said, "I didn't want to be the first, but it seems no one was coming."
Man, listen.
And he admitted that toward he's not signed for a team right now. So if he was signed for a team, that he's not.
Yes, but guess what? He's not signed to a team. He's not signed to a team because he's gay. He's not signed to a team because he sucks as a basketball player.
Exactly.
This guy's got a career average of 1 point a game. He's been in the league for 13 years. He's not going to get no better. Why would I waste my time and money signing him?
But he wasn't on a team. So like right now, even if he doesn't get signed, he's not really losing much. He didn't even think he was going to get signed again. So he's like, you know what? Let me just go out and at least I'll make some headlines. And also, to be honest, right now, like if you admit that you're gay in any arena, I think you're going to profit. You're going to profit.
I don't think people are doing it because they're trying to profit.
Look at Frank Ocean.
I don't think Frank Ocean did it for profit.
I never, other than that one Tumblr message he did saying, he didn't even say it was gay. He just said, "I'm not straight," pretty much.
Maybe that's all he wanted to give us. Listen, you're not in.
That boosted his album sales. It was well timed.
Maybe, but you're right about that. I felt like that when it first happened too. But listen, I think it's two types of homosexuals on this planet. I think it's people who are in denial and on the down low. And I think it's people who just don't want nobody in their business. Either or is cool. Just because you're a public figure doesn't mean you have to bring us into your life. I will say this is the age of transparency. So everybody sees through things. Sure. So being that everybody's seeing through things, you might as well give them a little peek. Because if you give them a little peek, they'll stop snooping. You give them a little peek, they'll stop trying to tear your shit up, ramshack your shit to see what's going on in there.
You think that's what's going on with Kanye right now?
Yo, I was like, say, and I feel like that's what society is supposed to. we're like programmed to say that. Oh, I'm not against. I don't have an issue with LGBTQIA. I'm not against LGBT. So certain things, it's like we kind of shy away from saying it. But I honestly believe that there's a lot of gay people that don't want anybody to know that they're gay, and they okay with just being gay, and being gay is just having sex. Like they have made gay a lifestyle. And I bet you there's a lot of gay people that just like, yo, they just want to date people, not let people know that they're gay, have their gay sex, and live their lives. And they want to be masculine presenting, or even straight presenting, or just present themselves in a way where nobody will question their sexuality. I bet you there's probably more of those people than the people who are flamboyantly gay outward and fighting for people to be okay with them exposing themselves as gay. I bet you there's more people who are gay who would just want nobody to know and to just live their lives in peace. I bet you there's more of those people. You know what I'm saying? But it's almost like, yes, there is a group of people that want to come out and say, yo, it's okay to be flamboyant, colorful, whatever, be gay, you know what I mean, bend your hand, all of that stuff, you know, and it's okay. But I bet you that group of people is also putting a lot of pressure on the people that would rather be in the closet and trying to make them come out when they probably don't want to come out. It's like, I don't think everybody that's in the closet is being forced to be in the closet, if that makes sense. I believe this, you know what I'm saying? I don't have the statistics to prove it, but I believe there's a bunch of people that's in the closet that's okay being in the closet. They just want to, you know what I mean? Like, but society's like kind of forcing people to come out. And so people just want to live their lives, because being gay, the standout thing about being gay is having sex with the same sex. You know what I'm saying? Everything else that comes out is decorated, fabricated, created. The lifestyle. You don't have to dress a certain way because you're gay. You don't have to talk a certain way because you're gay. You don't have to look a certain way because you're gay. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if you just want to live your life, but the only thing you do is that separates you from a straight person is you have sex with the same sex. But nobody need to know. Nobody need to know how many women I'm fucking. Nobody need to know. Nobody need to know who I'm dating. Nobody need to know that. Just so the same thing with a gay person. Nobody need to know that. But, you know, when they make it a lifestyle, I think it forces some people to feel like they have to come out when, you know, and so that puts a lot of pressure on them. So I wonder if there is a bunch of gay people, right, who rather be closeted and they hate the LGBTQIA for pushing people to put their business out there and be gay outwardly. The people who want to be gay inwardly, I wonder if they have major beef with the people who are gay outwardly, and that's a friction that we probably don't even understand because we just see the world through the straight lens. You know what I mean?